Hey there everyone, welcome back again to Engineering Pritam, and in this video I thought of diving a little bit more deeper in navigation or how we can navigate our model inside FreeCAD. Okay, and I think this is very important to understand, especially when you are coming from another CAD package. So if I go here on bottom right corner, I can see that in order to make FreeCAD more user friendly, you can choose these styles. For example, let's say you are coming here from Revit software. So you can choose Revit, and now here you can see the navigation style will be more of the way we see in Revit software. For example, if you want to pan, you can do that. You can simply press both mouse button and then you will able to pan it. Okay. And in order to rotate here, we can see you need to press shift. And then you need to press middle mouse scroll bar, and that's how you can rotate. And you can see here it is available for all other type of software. For example, in case of Tinkercad, this is the way how you can navigate. For example, you can pan using middle mouse button, and you can rotate your model by pressing left mouse button, and then you can select your model using right. So based on your use case scenario or the way you like, you can select that. Now there is one more option which I would say is extremely useful when you are using laptop, which is touchpad mode. Okay, so this touchpad mode is specifically designed for laptop, and of course we can also use mouse with it, but it comes with compatibility where you can use your touchpad only to perform select, zoom, rotate and pan in your screen. And here we can see we can select by pressing left button in our touchpad. We can press shift plus control to perform zoom in. Then we can also do zoom in by pressing alt plus simply scroll in our touchpad, and so on. Now let me talk about how we can enable or disable the axis. For that, you need to go on the top and then you need to click on view, and then here you can see the option of toggle axis cross. This will give you access to your center point. Okay, so now I just disable it. By default I have made it enable, but let's say you want to see your center point. So in order to find that, what need to do. So in this way guys, you can easily find it. And here we go, I just deleted that pad feature so that you can clearly see our center axis. Now here, if you want to know which axis is what, then you can also see here on this bottom right corner, the X axis is represented by red arrow, Y axis is represented by green, and then Z axis or Z axis is represented by this blue arrow. Then we have got a different view style. For that, let me bring back the 3D part, and now let's go here on view, and I'm gonna change my view type from orthographic to perspective view. And after that, here you can see the model actually went away from screen. And let me press this option, which is nothing but a fit all, which kind of are very helpful to bring the part or product within this active space. Now let's say you only want to fit the selection part, then in that case you can select the face or the body, and then you can press this button. This will make sure that the selected portion should fit properly inside the active area. Then here we have got option of align to selection, which will kind of make the selected plane or selected face parallel to the screen. Then we do have got these different type of way how we can see our 3D data. For example, the no shading one, then shaded, and flat lines. So based on your use case scenario or your style, you can choose any one of them. In my particular case, I really like this flat line style, which is shading with edges. And let me also turn off our perspective view, and now I have selected this orthographic view. Now we also have got this point view, which here you can see going to only show the points here, and then we can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vertex point of this simple analytical geometry. Now let me again go back, and I'm gonna select now normal mode, and then here on the right of it you have got these advanced selection option. For example, you wanted to select a particular edge but you are not able to because the geometry is too complicated, then in that case you can be specific that you only want to select edges. And now here you can see it is giving us option of saying no, we cannot select face, we cannot select anything else except the edges. Similarly, if I go back here and now I'm gonna say I only want to select the vertex, now again you're gonna see the same, and whenever I am coming near to vertex I can pick the vertex. So this advanced selection sometimes is very useful when you are facing difficulty in selecting that particular feature. Okay, now here we do have got other standard view available. For example, if you want to see this part from the front, from the right, from the top, from the rear, and so on. We also have got this isometric view available. Now there is one more easier way to navigate through if you really think this method is not that intuitive. In that case, you can also use this cube that is always there on your top right corner. Now from here also you can change your view type and can also rotate your model. And then I would say before we really start working on FreeCAD, I just wanted to make you more familiar with the interface and navigation style. Now before we end this part, let me also give you a bonus tip. If you really want to work in full screen in exclusive mode where there is no disturbance, you can go here in view and then select this option which is full screen. Now here you will see the complete area is now occupied by FreeCAD. So that's all guys from my side in this video. I hope that you find this video helpful and informational. If so, then please make sure you subscribe to Engineering Pritam to follow more such tutorials related to FreeCAD and other engineering topics. And I will catch you soon with one such another video. Till then, you take care and bye bye.